Hello, all my dear students. This is Mrs. Numaira Zahid, and in this lesson today, for biology, we are going to learn about human digestive system. So, before understanding human digestive system, we must know what digestion is and what kind of digestion occurs in human beings. So, digestion can be defined as the process by which or during which the complex, insoluble food substances are broken down or converted into simpler soluble form by the action of enzymes. Here it is completely defined what digestion is. So digestion is the process during which complex insoluble food substances are transformed or converted or digested or broken down. We can use any term into simpler soluble form by the action of enzymes is called digestion. Okay, so this digestion is an important process. It is a vital process because whenever we need energy, this energy is actually generated by the process of respiration. What happens? Why digestion is necessary? Okay, we are going to talk about why digestion is necessary. So digestion is necessary just because when we need energy, our body is a complex machine. When we need energy, we need to take food in. When we take food in, the food is then digested. When it is digested, we take a solid food, we take a complex food which is insoluble, and it is then digested through our digestive system, and that food becomes soluble. Now the food is soluble and it is simpler. Now this food will be incorporated, it will be absorbed into the blood. Okay, so this food is absorbed in blood because now it is simple, now it is soluble, so it is absorbed in blood, and blood takes it into the tissues, where the tissues take up this blood, this food from the blood, and the tissues are actually breaking it down to release energy. When food is mixed with oxygen, it releases energy. Okay, so this is the energy which we obtain from this food. So in this way, we are going to find out that the food we are taking in is really complex and insoluble. When it is digested, this is an important process. When it is digested, the food becomes soluble, it becomes simpler, and it can be absorbed into the blood. When this food is absorbed into the blood is able to take it to the tissues. When this food is supplied to tissues, all the food, which is really very important, it is reacting with the oxygen inside the cells. That is called cellular respiration. This process is called cellular respiration. And as a result of cellular respiration, we get energy from the food. So if we are not digesting our food, we are not getting the energy. What happens to the undigested or unabsorbed food? Because we are also taking fiber in our food. We are taking raw vegetables, we are taking raw fruits, and a lot of fiber along with some water as well. So all that undigested food is expelled out of the body, and it is called egestion. So egested out, what is undigested food is going to digest out from the body. So the food enters in our digestive tract through mouth, and the digestion takes place through anus. There are two openings of our digestive system. Okay, so this kind of digestion, in which we take complex and soluble food, we digest it, we absorb it, we assimilate it. When this food goes into tissue, that is called assimilation. From blood to tissues, it is called assimilation. And then after assimilation, the tissues break it up. The undigested food is expelled out of the body. That is called egestion. So all these stages are actually included in holozoic nutrition. So in man, we are observing there is holozoic nutrition. And in this kind of nutrition, we are taking different types of food substances. So before going to start with human digestive system, we should know what type of diet do we take and what is the important factor of human diet. So human diet is actually all the things which we consider as food, and those are beneficial for us. There are almost 6 components, which include number 1, carbohydrates, number 2, proteins, number 3, fats or lipids. We also need to take vitamins. We also need to take minerals. Okay. And another very important part is we can take water as an essential component of human diet. So when we discuss about all these factors, water and fiber, so these 3 are needed to be digested. We needed to be digested. We need to digest these 3 components of our diet only. Vitamins are not needed to be digested. Vitamins and minerals are required in minute quantities, and these 2 are required to regulate the normal metabolic processes of the body. So these are required in minute quantities and they are not digested. They are just directly absorbed into the blood and they are taken to the part of the body where these can be stored and can be utilized. Okay. Now, what about water and fiber? As we know that water is, we are 90% to 95% water. Okay.